What's going on, guys? It's Tommy, and I'm coming at you with an action figure review. Today I'm going to be reviewing Hasbro The Black Series Return of the Jedi 40th Anniversary Stormtrooper. This is a figure that I picked up on Big Bad Toy Store recently. Big Bad Toy Store is the place that I go for most of my action figure orders and pre-orders. They're a great service here in the US, and I'd highly recommend you check them out. I'm a big collector of the Imperial Troopers, and I like to get every single release of Troopers that come out. So this was one that I actually had to skip out on last year, and I decided I would get it because I saw it in stock on Big Bad Toy Store. So here it is in front of you, the Stormtrooper. He's got the retro styled card back with, as you can see from the badge on the top left, the Return of the Jedi 40th Anniversary. You have your little screen grab from the movie, as well as the figure in the bubble card, meant to emulate the original figure that came out back in the 80s. On the back of the card back, you have the Black Series logo up at the top here, the Star Wars logo, and a selection of some of the other characters that came for the Return of the Jedi 40th Anniversary. And then you have a bio in about 1,000 different languages that reads, "Commemorate the 40th anniversary of Star Wars Return of the Jedi with figures from the Black Series featuring classic design and packaging." And other than that, you have all your legalese, don't feed this action figure to your children, and aside from that, that's all I have to say on the packaging. Let's get the figure opened and check him out. Alright, here's the Stormtrooper out of the package. Before we check out the figure, let's first check out the one accessory he comes with, that being his E11 blaster rifle. This is the standard issue blaster rifle for Stormtroopers, and you can see this one actually doesn't come with the flashlight attachment. A lot of the more recent Stormtroopers have come with the flashlight attachment, so it's cool to see one that doesn't. This is done in a black plastic, no weathering or paint applications to it whatsoever. And here we have the Stormtrooper. Now, something that makes this Stormtrooper unique from a lot of other ones from the Black Series line recently is that this guy comes with black lenses on the helmet. A lot of the Stormtroopers we get nowadays have that greenish tint to the lenses. This guy has the black lenses, which is accurate to Return of the Jedi. So if you're looking for a Stormtrooper that's accurate to that movie, now you have an option. This guy's got the usual paint applications that Stormtroopers have with the gray and black bits up on the helmet here, as well as the chin filter being painted black and some gray and silver down here by the mouth area. And then on the back of the helmet, he's got a couple paint applications there too. He's got some gray painted on the front of the midsection armor here, and then he's also got some gray on the thermal detonator on the back. Overall, a very solid figure, and again, if you have a Stormtrooper in the Black Series, you kind of know what you're getting into with this. I'm going to cover articulation now real quick. He does have the double ball jointed neck, which is going to give you tons of different articulation options. He can look down quite a bit. He can look up a bit as well. He's got some good tilt here, as well as being able to look right and left. He does have a loose overlay for the chest armor, making it so that you have more availability for that butterfly joint here. As you can see, that's got a lot of range right there. The shoulder armor is on an O-ring system, making it completely separate from the rest of the arm, so that when you lift up the arm, it doesn't get in the way, so you can lift the arms up to about 90 degrees there. And if you want to spin it a full 360, I'd recommend taking the armor with the shoulder so that you don't stress the plastic there. He's got some deep cut single jointed elbows, which are going to get you past that 90-degree bend, and those do have a swivel as well. And then in the right hand, where his trigger finger hand is, he has a vertical hinge at the wrist, and he has a horizontal hinge at the left wrist. He's got a ball joint here at the midsection, which has some really nice articulation to it, and he's got a ball joint here at the hip, which also has some really nice range to it. He has a thigh swivel, which is hidden underneath the thigh armor, and he has some deep cut single jointed knees, which do also get you past that 90-degree bend. Those do also feature a swivel, and he does have a forward facing pin for rocker down here at the ankle, a hinge at the ankle which goes forward just a bit and back quite a bit as well. Overall, this is really good articulation. This figure first came out in 2020, so for this one to come out in 2023, this is completely fine. This is exactly what this figure needs to be. He does not feature any weapon storage, but he does have the ability to hold onto his weapon. You can see the trigger finger fits nicely into the trigger guard, and it is a nice firm connection there. He can also hold the blaster in two hands, making it so that you can have him at just kind of a casual low ready here, or because the articulation is so good, you can have him at a nice high ready up where he's kind of looking down the sights of the blaster here. And due to this awesome articulation scheme, you can of course get him into a one-legged running pose with little to no effort at all. So there you go, guys. guys, there's my quick little review of the Return of the Jedi 40th Stormtrooper. I definitely recommend getting this figure, especially if you're looking for the imps with the black lenses on the helmets. This is the best way to get those right now. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you did and you're not yet subscribed, subscribe to Blitz Transmissions. I've got awesome Star Wars content coming out all the time. Make sure to check out my social media. All my links are in the description below. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this review. I'll catch you for the next one, and may the Force be with you.